Happy week 7, all of you guys. Live from my new office. I know, isn't it great? Isn't it great? I hope all of you are excited to experience, that we've been working our way through this course the last couple of weeks. And as we make our way to the finish line, I'd like to encourage you all to finish this week. Keep at it. We are so close to the finish line. If you have late work, get it turned in. Make sure that it matches the SNHU deadline. I always tell myself that every year, for some reason, every semester, I get the home run hitter. That's the person I've never heard anything from. And then all of a sudden, on the last day, they're like, I've turned everything in. We don't want to be that person. Let's work diligently. Let's try to get done our work, okay? Now, let's review last week, shall we? I want to start off by saying how impressed I am with just the multitude of tools that you guys have provided in our discussion board. One of the things that I responded to and noticed is that, Microsoft seems to do a really dynamic job of working forward and trying to be proactive and developing troubleshooting tools to improve the user experience. I'm kind of curious as to if somewhere along the line they determined that it was much more efficient to have these measures in place rather than try to continue to invest in an actual help desk. I don't know if anybody's ever tried to contact Microsoft's help desk. It is a pain. Nevertheless, we see where they invest their money, right? I also hope everyone that is enjoying their experience with the Test Out platform. I really haven't had too many complaints in its usability. As I've had past classes, it's like either Test Out is having less issues or you guys are getting up to speed. So I'm going to stick with the later theory. Now let's go on to this week, right? There is a project due this week, right, that focuses on troubleshooting, and it may seem a bit confusing as to what the requirements are. So I'm hoping to head off any confusion by speaking on it here. Any organization that has existed over the course of time understands the importance of documentation, documentation, documentation. What happens, for example, when the day shift leaves and the swing shift comes in on like a NOC, let's say a network operations center or an IT help desk, and there's not a strong culture of documentation? Well, you get differences that are like night and day, literally, right? The day shift does one things one way, and then the night shift does things another way, and here is the customer just trying to get some service. So what does that mean for us, the IT professionals? Well, a few weeks ago, you guys and gals had the opportunity to troubleshoot tickets that you explored and responded to. To be frank, that is not what I'm looking for this week, right? If you simply cut and paste the responses from a few weeks ago, you will get a big fat F. Listen, all that wants is a user-based knowledge document, an SOP, if you will. I don't know why they didn't call it that, but that's what I want. I want a knowledge based document, an SOP, standard operating procedure, right? So pick one of these scenarios that are in the week module 7 and then provide an SOP on the chosen scenario. If you have further questions, shoot me an email. Listen, I'm challenging your guys' creativity, right? I really don't care how the document looks or how it flows. Just let's see how professional you can draft up an SOP, right? So if you're leaving the shift and you resolved an issue, how would you leave a document behind for the next person who comes in and they see this problem and they're going through the book looking to see, is there a faster way to resolve this issue? Can they read your document and know that you're part of the company and that's how we fix it, right? We're also getting into customer satisfaction. Now, I'm sure many of us don't have to dig too far to recall a time where our service was not quite what we were expected, and this could happen at a restaurant or even at a service that you required. IT will continue to be a customer-driven service as your organization depends on this technology to keep us functioning, right? Back when I was working as a contractor, many moons ago, the company that I worked at had a slogan that said, "Delight the customer." And so, as an IT person, think about your daily interactions and your personality and how you would delight the customer and become an integral part of their team and their mission and their organization. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and discussing this with you during the week. Have a productive week, you guys. And as always, I'm here for questions or concerns. Let's go.